Perfect. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step and just teleport right behind Oscar. And then I'm just going to start wailing on him.
Hang on 1 second, sorry.
His whole master plan is falling apart.
Because for
So
Misty Step,
fast.
all I need to do is be able to see the spot that I want to go to.
This is very unfortunate. Hello and welcome to Funky Quest. This is Funky Games Online Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition campaign playing Dungeons of Drakkenheim, written and published by the Dungeon Dude. My name is Dan, aka Dandy Dungeon Master, aka the Big DM, aka He Who Rolls Last. And I'm joined by the rest of the Funky roster. Introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
Smash Fox over here playing Farron, the ASMR Way of Mercy monk, and not much has changed since last time, just fighting some baddies.
And I am Eisendale, aka Danielus, the half-elf ranger with my trusty steed Barkus. Can I get a ow ow?
Ow, ow!
God
It's
help
me.
Barkus.
God help Marcus, he's getting blamed.
He didn't die last match, so
He
I
did
feel like
not.
his count's going to be going up this time.
He wasn't even fighting, he was just kind of roaming around sniffing.
yeah.
He made a
But it-
friend.
He did. But it's me, Ireland, playing Bulk, the artificer, armorer. And he gets the best armaments from the Funky store, funky.store. You can get that and buy it there, funky.store. There's great merch over there. Are you feeling nostalgic? Do you miss the good times of video games? Let them roll, wear them on your chest. You can check that out at funky.store after you've liked and subscribed, because you appreciate all we do here on the channel. And we appreciate you, because here at Funky, all we need is you.
Incredible.
Incredible.
All right. So let's start off with an update on the kill counter. Had a little bit of action last week. Farron still at the top. Healthy lead, 47.
That's
Daniel, yeah, that tends to happen actually. Danielus in second at 27. Bulk still catching up at 19. And I've killed Barkus 6 times. I'm pretty sure that's going up this time, but we'll see what happens. My favorite moments from last session, just without a doubt, just the entire situation with Marco, all of the sights and sounds and smells. That was just I couldn't even pull out a specific quote. It was just all so fascinating. So
He smelled victory and he turned coat.
yeah. Anything for you guys sticking out?
I think the touch.
the touch.
Yeah, the touch comments were quite hilarious.
Because we never get Farron's like lack of charisma, like actually coming through like that. Like, I want to be included.
His -1 to charisma rolls. The touch.
Indeed. Okay. Alrighty, gentlemen. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. I don't exactly know where this is going to go. This is a pretty big inflection point for the campaign, so let's see what happens. When we last left our adventurers, the party stood outside Reed Manor, the residence of the malfeasant wizard Oscar Yorn, who they're at Reed Manor to acquire research of Oscar Yorn's under the orders of River, your Amethyst Academy contact. Debating their plan of attack, they decide to send young Danielus on a covert mission under the effects of an invisibility spell to find signs of Yorn's research. Farron and Bulk, meanwhile, would approach the residence under the guise of potion buyers to gain entry. Inside, Danielus stalks the second floor of the building while Farron and Bulk make conversation with Oscar's apprentices and potion makers, who are preparing crates for an exchange with the Hooded Lanterns they say is happening today. They end up finding a weak link in the apprentices in Marco, a disassociated academy deserter who joined Oscar on a quest for knowledge and power. Bulk and Farron pry at the man's fragile ego and eventually sway him to their side. He reveals that Oscar is in his basement lab below, and they set off to fulfill their mission. As tensions rise between the party and the apprentices, Daniels discovers the entrance to Oscar's basement lab. Battle commences, and they successfully clear the home and descend to the depths below. Danielus triggers a poison trap trying to enter the lab, and Marco is forced by Bulk to announce the party's presence to Oscar, who opens the door to his lab. Danielus immediately somersaults into the room and manhandles Oscar, and a very tense conversation occurs. And the party levels numerous threats at Oscar, who still gives them an opportunity to negotiate. After openly revealing their link to the academy, Oscar has lost his patience. And we are rolling for initiative.
Ooh.
So let's get it going here.
20 for Farron.
20 for Farron.
Dirty 20, not nat.
Okay.
I rolled
okay.
a nat 20. So I got
Oh,
4, 24.
Okay, it's
24.
big.
13.
13
Big.
for bulk. Okay. So I'm going to the paper for this one. So let's give me just a moment to write this down. And I'll just start at the top here. So we have Danielus. We have Oscar.
Oh, it's a speedy boy.
We have Farron. No, he just got super lucky. We have Marco, who has silently kind of made his way into the room. We have Bulk. And we have 2 batches of zombies. Cool. All right, gentlemen. Let me get the music going. And a little
Thank
shout
you,
out
I'm
to
excited.
hold on to your ears, by the way. It's probably going to come in loud. Nice. Shout out to the YouTube channels Bardify and Dungeon Synth Archives for fantastic music that always pops off.
This is some nice combat music.
Indeed,
Mhm.
indeed.
That's not in
yeah.
any of our videos, so no one can claim it for any reason.
Exactly.
Imagine some great instrumentals, some
You'll have to
brass, some
Google those
horns.
on your own.
Indeed. Starting off today, we're going to go with the mage battle track. So, gentlemen, you all are in Oscar's lab. I believe it was just revealed for the second time, not only that you were here after his research, but that you were tied to the Amethyst Academy. Oscar has not taken that news very well, and he has kind of let loose the guns. To the west of your room here, you can hear shambling down the hallway the shuffling footsteps of zombies approaching from a room to the west here. So with that being said, Danielus, take it away, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to start us off real hot, and I'm going to cast Spike Growth in the hallway.
Okay.
Ooh,
He's
So
doing it.
for the people at
he's
home,
learning.
the ground in a 20-foot radius will become twisted with a thicket, and creatures will take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that they move. So I'm going to cast it. Well, it's a 20-foot radius, so can I do it like so it just won't hurt Barkus, but the hallway?
Sure, yeah. Give me one moment.
So I guess in the spot in between D, C, and E.
Stand by.
Ooh.
So you want to go? Man, my freaking circle is really not cooperating with me here.
Didn't you say between? Yeah, I was about to say, didn't you say
That's
between?
where I want it.
Holy crap! This is just not working.
It's not
Stand by.
happening.
Stand by.
Please hold. Do you need me to drop
Okay,
off?
this is your time to click
No,
off this
yeah,
video and check out the More Than Roommates podcast.
Hey, plug
Some
with it. A
great
plug with it. A
guys on
plug.
there.
Let me see. I can maybe
my God.
draw you guys.
I literally have it
Is
drawn.
that
Okay,
it?
no, here we
Oh,
go. I got
okay.
it. I got it. Okay, so you want to go
Yeah, that's fine.
basically right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so hold on.
Sorry,
It's
sorry.
actually one short on the left side, I think.
No, it's totally fine. Let's see. So centered on a point, 20-foot radius. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's it. This is the point, kind of right on that corner between C and D.
Oh,
Wonderful.
okay. That's wunderbar.
Yep. Okay, so Danielus, what does it kind of look like when you cast spells? By the way, I don't quite know.
I think it's gonna look like a really rough. It's not gonna look like a clean thing, but I feel like I have to like touch the ground and
Kind of Full Metal Alchemist
just like
style.
yeah, like
Yeah.
and then just like the
Not-
thorns kind of wave over there, and then they spread out. I'm sure Barkus's fur glows too, because he's kind of like a whole spell
Yeah, kind of
casted
like your
version of
conduit.
me.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like
totally a millennial insult where he just yells touch grass.
Nice.
Eat it.
Okay. I like it. Okay, yeah, very good. So, so that area is difficult terrain. As the zombies move through it, they will take 2d4 damage for every 5 feet. And their movement is kind of doubled. So for every 5 feet they move, it actually takes 10 feet of movement. So, okay. Nice move, Daniel. It's a good start. Make
Thank
sure you remove that or check off that second level spell slot. I believe that makes you out of second level spells. Am I right?
It is. I am.
Okay.
Tis
Okay.
true. And then for my bonus action, Barkus will leap and attack Oscar Yorn.
Okay,
Wow.
go for it.
Hey, bro.
Oh, a 7.
Oh no.
A 7. Okay, well, that is going to be a miss.
And
And
I'm going to take a scooch back.
There we go.
Okay.
And that will
Cool.
end my turn. I'll lay my
Cool.
trap card in attack mode.
Fantastic. Okay, sweet. What will Oscar do on his turn? And you can kind of hear the wail of the zombies as they move forward. Oscar on his turn. Interesting play. That kind of messed things up for old Oscar there.
Ooh.
Okay, so Oscar is going to take a step back, actually, and he is going to slam the door to his lab closed, and you can see from the other side of the door there are kind of some arcane kind of like pentagram style incantations appearing onto the door.
True Full Metal Alchemist style.
Indeed. And I think that will be all for Oscar's turn at this time. And he says nothing. He's going to play it silent this round. He's going to play it silent. Taking us down to Farron. What you got, buddy?
I'm going to run up to the door to try to investigate how I might open it while calling out to Marco. Like, the door. How do we get it open? He's escaped.
Oh God, he's sealed us in. Be careful, Oscar says.
Is there like any like button or anything on the wall, or can I like try to make sense of the signets to see if there's a way to like?
There is not a button on the wall. It will take your action if to like sit there and like analyze it.
I'll definitely give the action.
Sure, go ahead and make an Arcana check. Let's see how you do.
9. Bad.
A 9. It looks pretty shiny. Yeah, looks like magic. Looks like kind of
Looks
shiny.
like magic. All right.
Yeah, looks like shiny magic.
Okay. Let's see. And then can I see one of the zombies? Can I see A where I'm standing currently?
Where you're standing currently? Yeah, you can see A.
I'll use
so there's an iron portcullis there, but it is currently raised.
I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the closest zombie. And then it costs me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to get up there. I'm going to move 5 feet more toward the side just to make room if anyone else wants to try to check where he got from.
Yeah, someone might have a better time with that.
Sure.
And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Cool. That is going to take us to Marco. And he so Marco is kind of freaking out at this point. He is going to walk a little closer and he's going to look at it. He doesn't even need to take very long to investigate the situation. He says, it's an arcane lock. It's not passable by normal means. I fear what he's going to do. He's a master of poisons. And he shouts to you, Bulk, what are we going to do? So he's kind of freaking out. He's just kind of like running all around. And he sees the zombies. And he's just kind of like screaming like a little baby. Bulk, taking us down to your turn.
I'm gonna go up to the door and tell Marco, no worries, brother. And I'm going to use my spell scroll dispel magic.
Okay. Well, so there is a you can see through the door. It's kind of got one of those kind of like bars. Yeah, kind of grates on it.
We're gonna look through there the entire time.
As you pull out the spell scroll and you kind of start reciting the incantations, Marco slaps his hand on the, or excuse me, Oscar slaps his hands on the door and he says, "Going somewhere, turtle." And he casts counterspell, completely negating the effects of your scroll.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how real mages do it. I forgot his voice. I have to get back into it.
Yeah. It's very
You gotta get your jowls on. Put your jowls back on. Okay.
Going somewhere, turtle. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Only mute and figure it out. Anyway, what's else from your turn?
Well,
no one's gonna attack these zombies.
Trying to think. Using my big. So we could feasibly shoot through the door.
It is. It gives him some cover, which would raise his armor class. But yeah, you can. Depends on what you're trying to shoot through the door. Probably the only thing small enough to actually fit through the door would be Daniel's arrows, probably.
Not acid.
Yeah, you could probably shoot acid through it. You've used your action though.
Damn, you hella right with that. Okie dokie. Well, I can only shove creatures. Well, then I'm going to hold the line. Well, actually, can I use a bonus action to like look at the incantation with like an like if I could do anything with this?
Yeah, so I'll wrap this into Marco's situation. It's not impossible to break or force open. It is just very difficult.
Could I use my shield master shove on the door?
Could you shove? No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I'm going to say no. Matt, does that sound fair?
That sounds fair. It would be a bonus action to do your shield master, and it doesn't do any damage, so it'd be kind of hard to injure a door to knock it prone.
Yeah, that's the right idea. You can bash it down, but not necessarily using your shield master shove. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So using an item, attacks are only 2 actions. Okay, never mind. Well, bonus action, I'm going to use my defensive shield then, and stare very vehemently through the little slots at Oscar.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, and I can do that while we move on to the next turn.
Okay, very good. Next is all of the zombies, and they have no better idea than to just move right on forward. So let's just start with these guys. So they can effectively move. Let me actually check their movement speed really quick. 30 feet. Okay. So they can effectively move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sorry, this is going to take some boringness. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so they're basically all going to start piling in. Some of them cannot necessarily get all the way. The ones who cannot get all the way are going to spend, or they're going to take the dash action. So this will get them an additional 5, 10, 25, or yeah, I can't count 15, 20, 25, 30.
1, 2, buckle my shoes.
Are you
I'm gonna move.
calculating how much thorn damage they're gonna take?
I'm going to, yes. Okay, so that's 2d4 for every 5 feet they move. Let's see how I want to do this here. Let's roll. Let's see. So a couple of them, zombie A and B, only had to do 1, 2, 3,
Zombie
4.
A had 5. Yeah. And zombie B had
So
10
let's
feet.
figure that out. So they take 10 damage, almost blooding them. You might do pretty good here, Danielus. Let's see. The other ones, I'll move to maximum of 30. Zombie C and D, they probably had a little bit less, so I'll give them that many. Boom. So zombie C and D are bloodied. And the rest of them, this might honestly take them out. I'm going to go 2d4 for every 5 feet. Some of them moved. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. Roll. Okay, cool. So, pretty much all of these zombies, if they're not taken out on this turn, they'll be taken out on the next one. So, Daniels, your spike growth, quite effective. You've effectively killed over half of the zombies in this encounter. And you can hear the as they push through.
Yeah, I feel like they just kind of trudge through as their legs just break off and they just keep getting like more and more tangled into it.
Exactly. And they effectively just keep on pushing through. So very good. Very, very good. I'm still moving through removing all these guys, but that takes us back to the top of the round with Danielus.
Boop, boop, boop.
What's going to be?
Hero, the killer. I am going to click my I'm going to take off my sharpshooter effect.
Okay.
I'm going for more accuracy than damage, and so I'm going to fire my longbow at zombie A.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay, it's huge. It's huge. This is what you guys needed. Let's see it.
13 damage.
Okay, that'll do it. What happens?
Oh, it's kind of close range, so it's just gonna whoop, and then pin him into that wall. Like the arrow will go through him, and he's still gonna be standing.
Nice, I like it.
And then I'll be like, Marco, get down, and I'm gonna fire at C.
President, get down.
And then I also roll a 13.
That is a hit.
And then it does 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. What happens?
Same thing. It's just going to take him
Nice.
out. And then the part is get zombie B.
Okay, do it.
21.
It's a big hit.
21.
Okay.
21. And he jumps on him and rips him to shreds.
He absolutely does. Wow. A very effective start from Danielus. And that's what I'm talking about. So, Daniel, so just a note. Spike growth is kudos. Spike growth is a concentration spell. So basically it will stay up for as long as you continue to concentrate on it. Are you going to maintain the spikes in that hallway?
And they're all gone.
All the zombies? Yeah, all the zombies are gone.
Do you trust it?
I'm going to keep concentrating for now until we deem that the room is safe.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, you'll get an opportunity again on your next turn. Oscar Yoren's turn. He says
Zombie B should be gone.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Okay, cool. Yeah, just leaving one zombie there. Nice. Okay. Oscar Yorn. Hearing these screams of his zombies, he says, "You'll pay for that, you impotent whelp! You'll choke on your words." And he slaps a disgusting hand kind of through the grate, and you can see a green arcane energy off the tip of his fingers. And Oscar Yoren initiates his own 20-foot radius spell. Almost like I had that circle kind of already drawn in. And you start to see a cloud of poisonous yellow-green fog.
I'm using absorb elements.
Okay, slow down. And I don't think absorb elements work on poison, actually.
Works on acid.
Acid's not poison.
It's different.
So you can see a fog starting to it kind of grows from the ground, and it is filling up the room. So let's see what happens. It doesn't happen until you start your turn. So we will go ahead and just wait for people's turns to start occurring. And it is Farron's turn. Let's have a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
All right. 17.
17 is a success. Let me roll the damage here.
It'll be a quarter of it because I have poison resistance.
Oh, that is probably one of the worst rolls I've ever seen. Okay, so that boom. Farron, you take 2 poison damage.
I start coughing real bad, like it's really affecting me. Okay, can I still see on the outside of the grate?
Oh, and make a concentration check for me.
Oh yeah, true. I just need to get a 10 to beat it. 8. I got 18.
18.
So
Cool. Actually, the zombie's dead, so I think you can move it for
it
free.
Still stays, but I still have to concentrate on it, so I still have to make the check.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna move it at all?
Not yet. I'm still concentrating on it, but can I see throughout the grate still?
Yeah, you can see out.
Perfect. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step and just teleport right behind Oscar. And then I'm just going to start wailing on him.
Hang on 1 second, sorry.
His whole master plan is falling apart.
Because for Misty Step, all I need to do is be able to see the spot that I want to go to.
This is very unfortunate. As you begin to make whatever kind of incantations you might make for Misty Step, he is going to say, "You're not going anywhere. Stay in and suffer." and he's going to counterspell your Misty Step.
Okay. I'm gonna start wailing on the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to punch through it.
Let
Let me move myself back too.
Yeah, please. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
25.
25. That's actually what you needed to attack it.
Okay.
Incredible. Roll damage.
It only does 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning. Okay. Cool. And anything else?
My other attack.
Okay.
Ooh, not a 25, so miss.
Okay.
And let's see.
So your fist definitely made an imprint on the door. It was not enough to destroy it.
Yeah. All right.
But again, you definitely had an effect.
Can I tell by just like looking at it if I could do like a duh check? Does the spell prevent does it have like an outside layer to the door? Like a coating?
You could say that. You could say that.
Okay.
The force of your first attack was strong enough that it appeared to penetrate it.
Okay. I used my bonus, both my standards. I don't really quite have movement. Yeah, that's all I got.
Cool. So you stay in, just choking on the poisonous gas. Taking us to Marco, who will probably not be as successful as you, but let's find out. Wow. Okay, not bad. Let's see how he does. I have a feeling he doesn't have poison resistance, unfortunately. So. Oh god, there were the dice I needed. Say goodbye to Marco, my friend, says he.
Oh no.
The smell! The smell took him.
It smells so beautiful.
Oh no,
Marco! And he falls
Brother.
to the ground. Bulk. Constitution saving throw.
Is this something where I would have to breathe it in?
I think it takes effect whether you breathe it or not. Constitution saving throw.
Okay, fine. I wanted to use my hour-long hold breath ability. It feels like it's actually niche enough for this. You said
it is niche enough. Yeah, creatures are affected even if they hold their breath. Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Incredible that they wrote that in, actually.
A 24?
A 24. Okay. Let's roll a damage for you.
They're all hating on the turtles.
I know. They knew. They're like, damn it.
Okay, you take 17 poison damage.
That's great. Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, okay, so the rest of your turn. Did you find out, by the way, if poison is part of absorb elements? It's relevant.
It just says
I don't
acid.
think it is.
I got you. You go with your turn. I'll look it up for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
acid,
it would
cold,
affect-
fire, lightning, or thunder.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's not poison.
It is not poison.
Yeah. Okay. Man, do I have any way to get through this? I can see he's just gonna counterspell me. Or this might be a DM question. Are characters NPCs spell slot driven, given their level? I'm assuming.
Are you asking if Oscar has spell slots?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he has spell slots.
Okay, so he has an amount of counter spells that he can do.
Yes, theoretically.
Theoretically, but he could be any level. Well, I don't think I can get through the fucking door. Is my issue.
This
Someone
is
needs to
killing me,
grab.
Dan.
Saren did
Someone
damage to
needs
it.
to grab the stuff. Oh yeah, did you weaken it so it might not even take a 24 to hit? You would think the
25.
integrity would go down with each hit.
I don't know if AC goes down with that.
Can we table talk, Dan?
Excuse me?
Can we table talk? Well, it's not my turn.
Yeah. It has to be a quick, a
Like,
quick,
oh, it
like
has to
something
be
you
like
could say
in
like in 6
in
seconds. Yeah.
in character. Okay, never mind. I don't think Farron would know spellcastery things, so never mind.
Can I check the door? No, I don't think there's a way I can get through the door spell. Can I just check the door for my action?
What are you trying to glean? I feel like Marco kind of told you
Explained it.
everything
Yeah,
you're probably going to get.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunder Gauntlets the door.
I mean, you yourself are familiar with the spell, so.
But can I diffuse the spell?
If you, I mean, the dispel magic scroll was the way to dispel.
Right. Yeah, that's like I
dispel it.
don't think
Yeah.
I have any other options.
Yeah.
Besides just trying to get through this
You
door.
could always. Well, I'm not gonna say, but yeah, go ahead.
That's
fair. Time is ticking. I don't know how many con saves you're gonna.
Right. I can only probably do one more at best. I'm gonna attack the door.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Booming blade or Thunder Gauntlets.
Accurate, Farron, by the way.
$26.
Hey,
26. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank God. 6.
Okay. You feel the door starting to splinter under the force of your attack.
Okay, Thunder Gauntlets again.
Okay.
13.
13. That one does not get through. It is holds against the magical force of the door. It kind of flickers for a moment under the force of your first blast, but not again.
And then I'm going to reactivate my defensive shield for my bonus action.
Okay, giving yourself temporary HP.
Yep, 5.
Okay. So I will change your HP, by the way. Okay. Time is continuing to tick. So bulk end of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. So Zombie B does still stand. 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to run right up to Danielus. And he is going to...
You guys let this happen.
Yeah, I think he'll just make an attack. He doesn't really have the smarts, and he misses. And zombies, I believe, are immune to poison, so they're good. Okay, cool. Taking us down to Danielus. Constitution saving throw, my friend.
11.
11. That's not going to do it. Let's see how you fare. 16 damage. That's an uninspiring roll. God.
Okay,
if only my dice were a little bit better. What's it going to be?
I'm going to take out my short sword and stab
Motion
him.
detected at the front
Okay.
door.
Ignore the... Oh my gosh, 9?
A 9. A 9 actually will hit.
Oh snap! I do 8 damage.
8 damage. You cleave an arm off of the zombie. It still stands, but it is quite
I'll
wounded.
swing my sword again. It does 15.
Uh-huh.
And it does 10.
10. What happens?
I just stab him through and then I kick him off my sword to the ground.
Okay. It looks very cool, but not too much to change the current situation. Anything else from your turn?
I am going to move north. First, I'm going to break my concentration. That stuff is gone. So
Okay,
the thorns
cool.
are gone. And then I'm going to move north and swipe the table. All the papers and stuff on the table.
Okay, you're going to take everything?
Yeah, I think if I'm going to be like kind of like covering up my mouth and stuff and just grab everything and put it in my satchel.
Okay.
And then can I still move? So if I was here, let me see. That was 5.
So 5 to get
and
there.
Then, and then it takes 20 to get out of the smoke.
not quite the way the diagonal movement works. So you were here, so you go 5, and then
Uh-huh.
you basically want to get. So basically, every you can't do 2 diagonals in a row, or you can, but it costs twice the movement basically. So if you want to go here, that's 5. That would be like 10, 15, and then you can go like I don't know, 20, 25, and then 30. So you can kind of get like right to here.
Fine, I shall do it.
Okay.
And then I will tell Barkus to get out of there too.
Okay. Constitution saving throw for Barkus.
11.
11. 5. That is a fail. Can this be the one?
Yeah! How much damage?
29 damage.
Wow.
Oh, Barkus!
It's 5d8. That's the one I needed. All right, Barkus. So he's kind of like starting to crawl his way to the edge of the cloud of poison, and just as he makes the edge, he kind of withers away. He's kind of gets like disintegrated by the poison.
No.
Incredible. Okay, so that's all from your turn.
Yeah.
Oscar Yoren says, what is he gonna say? I'm trying to come up with a nice, funny, a witty saying, but he's not one for wit. He's kind of got you all on the ropes, and he is going to fire. He's going to hold his hand up to the door and kind of like reach his fingers like right in front of your face. What's your name? Bulk. And he is going to reach out and make an attack against you. And he does hit. And we'll check the damage here. So you take 11 necrotic damage. Is it just
Right.
11 actually? Yeah, 11 necrotic damage, and you cannot regain hit points until the start of Oscar's next turn.
Okay.
So you kind of feel like a draining hand just kind of like scrape against your heart, penetrating your turtly armor. It's not a concentration spell.
It's not, but it's a ranged spell, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I guess technically
Should
is
it
he
be
not
made
within
with
melee?
disadvantage?
But technically it's a door, so I would say no. I don't know. It depends on you. I don't know this door.
yeah,
I don't know how wide open these bars are.
I think that's. I feel like if there's something in the way, I think I'm gonna, because really
you're the
it's
DM.
whether
You
you're
know
frightened
this.
or not.
You know this door.
Yeah, I think that's probably not fair, not unfair.
Okay.
So I think I'll go through with that. Farron, onto your turn, and that is correct, sir.
14.
14. That is a fail, actually.
Damn. All right.
But your resistance is still helpful.
Yep. Still take half.
Oh, a lot of ones.
What's
3
the damage?
ones.
What's the
11
damage?
damage. So 5.
5
damage to you.
It's already halved.
Yeah, it's already half. 5.
All right, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do something that I don't know how it will roll out.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Fist of the Flame tattoo, so I can make melee attacks from 15 feet away that send out fiery tendrils.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to punch him through this door. If it has grates that can go through it, I'm hoping the flame tendrils can.
I feel like that's perfectly appropriate. Are you going to punch the door, or are you going to punch Oscar?
I'm punching Oscar. I'm going to see, because a spell of this, I'm assuming it's not casted done. I'm assuming it's taken something from him. So I'm going to start punching him.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll all of your attacks, and then we'll go from there.
First one's a 20 to hit.
Okay.
Next one is a 25 to hit.
Okay. You're just going to do the 2 hits?
I use my bonus action to activate the fists.
Correct. Okay. He is going to actually he's not going to do that. So you kind of legitimately catch him off guard. He was not expecting these flaming fists to pop through the door and hit him.
Surprise!
So that's 2 hits. Go ahead and roll damage, and I'll get
Oh.
the concentration checks ready.
All right, so the first one, it does 9 plus a d6 of force. It does 12 damage.
12 damage.
And then it does 14 damage.
Okay, so 12 and 14. So those are separate, but let's see. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay.
Oh my god!
Yes!
So was that 24
Suck
or
it.
26 damage?
It was
13,
separate, but
14.
it was first one was 12 and then it was
12
14.
and 14, 26 damage. Okay,
Totally,
so
yeah.
Oscar takes 26 damage and he drops his concentration on the cloud kill. You legitimately catch him off guard with that. Yeah. Anything else from your turn?
I'm going to no, I'm gonna kind of stay. I'll stay put. I'll stay put.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Oscar he's kind of like clutching at his throat. You kind of punch him like directly into his throat. He wasn't ready for that. No! Stay away from my research, you animals! Marco's dead, taking us to bulk.
I'm going through that door.
Okay, let's see it.
I hope so. I really went through that door. I went through bad. 20 on the first one.
20. A 20 is not going to penetrate.
Okay. And the second swing. Fuckers. 10.
Yeah, looking for that 25. So the door does remain in place.
Okay.
It looks like one more hit of the quality you guys have kind of issued so far would probably do it.
Yeah, I wish I had something to do for bonus actions. That would be fantastic. That's what I got. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in front of this door though.
Okay.
You're not gonna let me hit it?
Okay, cool. I heard Danielus's eagerness too, and I'll take one step back just to kind of like hype myself up.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Okay. All right. So Bulk continues to pound against the door, and it does not budge. But with the cloud kill evaporated, you do have a moment for respite. Danielus, what's it going to be, buddy?
So the door's still standing, and then
The door still stands.
What damage was Bulk doing? You were just trying to break it?
It's AC, so it's 25 to hit it.
It's hard to hit.
Correct.
But I could just shoot my bow through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Through the keyhole?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, he did say earlier you could.
No, I was going to say I was going to give Oscar a bonus to his AC. Let me check real quick, Farron, what you rolled there. I think you hit a 20 and a 25.
20 and 25.
The
first hit was the weaker with the 12 damage. The second hit did 14.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to go back, but yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can shoot through the door. It's a tough shot.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot through the door.
Okay.
With
Go
a
for
long bow.
Let me see what that makes his AC.
I roll a 23.
A 23. 21. Okay. So Oscar is not surprised anymore. So with the cover of the door, he throws up his forearm like this, and an arcane shield arcs across it, blocking your first attack.
Okay, I'm gonna throw another one.
Sure. You're shooting Oscar, not the door, right?
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
21.
A 21. That also is deflected off of the shield. Whoops.
Okay, then I'm gonna scooch my butt back.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually scooch way back. I don't want anything to explode, and I'm weak.
Okay.
That's it. Wait, can I grapple hook through the door?
No.
I was just gonna ask.
You can try to do whatever you want to do.
Wait, will I still stun him even if I don't like pull
Yeah.
through the door, even if it just like wraps around him?
We got
Yeah, let's just deal with the hit first. If that's what you want to do.
Grapple shot. So I need to
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You're goddamn right.
If you target, he takes 1d6 piercing damage, and only you can become unhooked with an action.
Let's
I guess
hit
I'm
the hit first. If you're gonna do that.
what? Do I just roll a d6?
I think you roll a d20 and then add your I think I said add dexterity to it, so it's a d20 plus 4.
10.
10? Nope, that's not gonna do it. So you fling your grapple shot at the door and it tanks right off.
That's all I got, guys. I'm scooching back.
Okay. Where did you start this turn? Weren't you over here?
I was right here.
Okay. So let's say 5, 10, 15, 20. So it took you 20 feet to get there, basically.
And I can do 30 in a thing.
Yeah. So you could get
Back to where
25. You could get here, or you can basically get here, or against the wall.
Jump up on this table.
Right on the corpse.
Okay, that's where you're gonna be?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Taking us to Oscar's turn. What is Oscar gonna do? I think who's the one who punched him first? That was Farron, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
So Oscar. Ooh. He is he doesn't want to do that necessarily. So Daniels, he saw that you took his research, however. I believe
through all that smog, through that keyhole, and seeing through bulk.
Okay, fair point. All right, he'll do it
no
to
way.
Farron then. Okay, fair enough. He'll
Says the
Farron.
person with full health.
I know.
I'm not full health. I'm sorry. Let me update that.
I get a 19 to hit you, Farron.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And he's reaching out with the same necrotic hand that
Gross.
attacked young Bulk.
Old Bulk.
Dealing 11 damage. So
is it necrotic damage? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so go to 5. Cool. All right, so that is Oscar's turn, and it is your turn now, Farron.
I'm gonna do 2 punches. Actually, his turn's already gone, right?
His turn has gone. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 punches at him.
Okay. Oh, at Oscar with the poo. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 26.
26. So
because his shield should have dropped after his
he's
turn.
going to throw up another shield.
So I blocked that 26.
I did block the 26. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take my second attack against the door then.
Okay.
Natural 20.
A natural 20.
Break the door!
Okay.
Let me in!
Yeah. Let me in.
Right. Things are getting serious now. So, Farron, you kind of send one attack at the door, almost like a deflection, and then with your second, you and you blast the door.
A nasty fiery tentacle just squirts through and rips it off.
Yes, and Oscar says, "No!"
Okay, and then those are both of my attacks.
Yes.
I'm gonna move up here
Okay.
just to kind of get more in his range in case he
Okay.
tries doing anything shady.
Okay.
And then bonus action. Actually, wait, no, I need to make a saving throw because you hit me with an attack.
Oh yeah, are you still
16.
concentrating on
Yeah, I rolled a 16, which would pass, and then I'm
Yeah, that
gonna
would
use
definitely
my
pass.
bonus action since I haven't used it yet. I'm moving Hunter's Mark onto Oscar,
Okay, cool. Yep, you're still concentrating. Yep, okay, good deal.
and then that's my turn.
And he has used his reaction. Bulk, what do you got?
It's shoving time.
Okay, go ahead.
Fieldmaster shove. Which is
And
strength,
his
right?
shield has no effect. Yeah, it's strength. Excuse me, it's contested athletics.
Athletics, thank you. Let's hope that I can get to that thing. Thank you.
Two puny
Athletics.
little mages having a athletic fight.
No way.
Oh my god!
Yes, so you and Farron were not quite on the same page there. So you were kind of going to like bash down the door, and he had already done it. So you kind of just like use your shield, and you just catch all shrapnel with the door there.
No!
Okay, great. Well, thanks, Farron. I'm very proud of you for getting that door down. And it's thunder in time.
Farron looks so confused. What?
Let's see it.
A 9 on the first thunder.
Oh no!
You're
I'm
still
gonna-
punching door.
Oh my fucking god, a 13.
That's not going to do it. His shield, so even though Oscar is kind of
I'm
lost
just
his composure
floundering.
for a moment, his shield stays in place, ting, ting, and catches both of your fists. Anything else from your turn?
I cannot.
Okay. Daniels, it's up to you.
Okay, I'm going to scooch over so I can get a view of him. And
Okay.
I'm going to reactivate my sharpshooter.
Okay.
It seems like we need some strong damage. Okay, I'm going to draw my bow. Oh, nat 20, 24.
Oh!
Nat 20.
Nat 20's a
Reach.
crit hit.
A nat 20 with a 24. Does that? I think the shield is still. Does a crit penetrate a shield?
Crit auto hits. Just like a natural one, even if you have a high plus, auto fails.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, roll damage. He wasn't prepared for that one.
There's no way to prepare.
22.
Turtle.
22.
And
So
Jeez.
you kind of, Daniels, I imagine you like dodge roll the same way you rolled into the room, and you loose off an arrow, and it is aimed so perfectly. There's almost like a tiny little hole in the middle of the shield, and it catches him in the shoulder. Ah!
It doesn't
going.
break through the shield.
It does not destroy the shield. No.
Okay, so I'm going to roll again.
You imagine like the force of Bulk's blows kind of like knock the to the side for a moment. Give Bulk
So
a
19.
moment. It does not penetrate. He is able to reconstitute himself.
Okay, then I'm going to pull out my grapple shot again.
Incredible.
I love this.
So D20 plus 4.
A 19. No, 15. Oh, yeah, 19.
19. No, a 19 is not going to do it.
Ding. Doing. That should be it then.
Okay. Okay, Oscar Yorn. He is bloodied. You have him on the ropes. He is surrounded. He's kind of doing Mr. Krabs meme. He's turning around and he says, "You'll never get out of here alive!" And he starts to transform into the shape of a giant crocodile, which I didn't grab the token for it, but he is effectively a huge creature. You can stay where you are. I'm gonna I'm just gonna keep him to the back. Actually, yeah, for the sake of it, I'll set you just for ease. I don't think that changes anything. If you can slide yourself back, I for some reason cannot. Okay, cool.
I'm just like holding against cis form, like
Yeah, did you just delete yourself?
No, I'm here.
How are you? I don't see you.
Yeah, he's there.
Nice.
He's right
Nice.
beside
Oh,
Danielus.
okay. Now I see him. That was weird. He kind of disappeared for a second. Anyway,
Honey?
so so he transforms and takes the form of a giant crocodile. His tail kind of ripping and crashing in space here. That is his turn. He's going to hold strong.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I don't think he can attack on the same turn once you polymorph. Let me check. It is his action. Does he have a bonus action?
You'd have to look at the crocodile stance.
Yep, I got it up. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was Oscar's turn. I feel like it's. Would you think it was unfair if the crocodile made one attack? I don't think it.
You are the DM. I'm assuming it was polymorph, which was a standard action. So
It
you
was
got a bonus and a movement. So it's you do you. This is your ruling.
That's
Bonus
true. That's
action.
true. I feel like it's not I don't think it's unfair for the crocodile to take one attack towards Farron. He actually swung his tail, and I think a 16 does not hit you.
16 does not.
Okay, fair enough. That'll take us down to Farron. Yeah.
I'm gonna do my first unarmed strike against him.
Okay, just gonna smack up on him.
18 to hit.
And 18 does it.
So it's going to do. I have a hunter's mark on him, and I also have my flaming fist. So it's going to do 3d6 plus 5.
Okay. 3d6 plus 5, yeah.
It's going to do 18 damage.
18 damage, okay.
I'm going to spend a key point, make a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to try to stunning strike.
Okay. He made his first concentration check. What's the DC?
14.
14, right? Okay. I got a 16. We're good.
All right. I'm going to take my second attack against him.
Okay.
It's going to be a 27 to hit.
27. Okay, it definitely hits.
3d6 again. It's going to do 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay. I'll do the concentration check first to see if he maintains it. He does.
Okay,
and I got to make a 14.
I'm not going to do that again since I'm I'm running low on key points, but it doesn't take an action to do it. Fuck yeah, just go ahead, do it.
Okay.
Make a stunning. I'll try another stunning strike because I still have a bonus action.
I need a 14, so I need an 11 basically. Okay.
Is he stunned?
Yeah, he's stunned, which means he's incapacitated, which means he loses his crocodile form.
But he's still also incapacitated, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action, Flurry of Blows, which auto crits on melee attacks on incapacitated creatures.
What is it? Stunning,
I believe Stunning Strike's not. Flurry of Blows would be my bonus because I did a punch, and then I can just do Stunning Strikes whenever I hit with a melee. So now I'm gonna do a bonus.
About the auto crit part.
I'm pretty sure with incapacitated, it's auto crit within melee. Incapacitated 5e.
Doesn't auto crit. It does. You attack with advantage, though.
I thought it was incapacitated creature. I thought there was something.
I think there is too. That's paralyzed, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me look. Maybe I am paralyzed. Okay, I don't know how they're different, but anyway, I'll attack with advantage. That's plenty.
Like poison and acid.
True.
I mean, you might kill him with this. So let's
I'm gonna roll with advantage. Oh god, a 12 to hit. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
A 12 actually does miss him.
I thought it was gonna be hit. All right, second attack.
Shield while he's stunned, though.
Oh my god, I rolled worse. I rolled a 4 and a 3 and then a 2 and a 3. So those all miss, but I'm just gonna be like, get him, boys!
Yeah, I highly doubt he's gonna make it through this. Bulk, you're up, buddy.
It's clobbering time.
Okay, you attack with advantage.
All right,
this would be really funny if you don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be horrible.
Don't pull a me.
24.
That does it.
Okay. I guess I should go again for crit. Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah. There's no crit on that. So
Okay.
here comes the dice. 12.
Damage.
12 damage. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here comes second swing. 9. Here comes the advantage swing. 23.
There you go.
Nice.
7.
7. Okay, he holds on.
God damn it. I'm gonna shield master shove him to further hold him down.
Okay, to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. He can't resist, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm just shoving him for rubbing his face in.
Eat dirt.
Eat dirt. What about your research?
Okay.
My research.
My
Right.
research now.
Okay, very good. Taking us to Daniels.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my long bow and I'm gonna strike him.
Well, actually, let me put it this way. At this point, Oscar Yorn is stunned. He's on 5 hit points. He cannot resist anything that you can do at this point. Are you going to kill him?
Okay, guys, he looks pretty
Time
bloody.
out.
Yeah, I think
what
I'll
do you
actually
think?
just drop us out of initiative at this point.
Okay,
Okay.
so what do you think? He's
Good
just
job.
kinda
for
cowering
surviving.
there.
I mean, he tried to kill all of us multiple times. Does he deserve mercy?
Oscar,
We
what
did
would you
come
do
into
if
his
we
home.
we could? Yeah,
Well, he's
we
he's
could bring him
stunned.
to
He can't do anything.
Blackjack Mel. Could figure out what to do with him and decide. We have his notes.
What is Mel going to be able to do with these notes? He's not a man of intellect. He's a man of business.
I'm saying we have the notes to give to who we assigned to, and we could also give him to Blackjack Mel.
The
Doesn't
academy
that
just
solve
didn't
all of our
anticipate
issues?
us.
I do a
able to-
wide gesture around the room, be like, look at what he's done.
Do we summon the academy to take him? He has committed great crimes against them.
Before he wakes up, I want to go up to Oscar Yorn. I just want to knock him out. Like, I'm not trying to end him. I'm trying to just put him a nice long nap.
Yeah,
with my fist.
I assume that you guys have effectively knocked him unconscious.
Okay.
With my artificery ways, I'm going to tinker some handcuffs and a muzzle. Probably, I'm assuming there's enough in the room and what I have to thoroughly. Since we're going to be discussing for a bit.
I think so you can certainly restrain him. I think the term handcuffs is a little aggressive. You can
Rope him.
you can rope him plenty tight and
I
sack
want to
over
seal
his
his
head.
jaw. Yeah, I want to seal his
all that
jaw.
good stuff. All that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Cool.
So I'll say one of you guys we'll do another one of these fun. You can spend an inspiration point for kind of some additional insight, or you can, or maybe I'll say Daniels can roll an insight check.
I have inspiration that I'm willing to use.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. So go ahead and mark it off. Danielus, so you all had mentioned bringing him to Blackjack Mel. You could reason with kind of your understanding of Oscar Yorn's skills and what he was providing for the Hooded Lanterns. Blackjack Mel would probably, especially, that would be a good thing for Blackjack Mel if you brought him in. Whether you guys want to do that is its own conversation, but
all right. Should we double dip? Give Blackjack
down.
the guy and give the academy the notes.
I'm down for that. We say, but what do
I'm
we
like
tell?
saying all this as I'm like walking behind them with that like jar of ointment, and I'm like sloshing my hand in, and I'm like pasting over their wounds. I'm using 2 charges on each of them to regain 16 hit points.
Okay, sure.
Each of us.
Yeah, both Bulk and Danielus. And I think that might cash out my jar.
Okay.
I think
First
it's
thing,
14.
Yeah.
I want to reach into my satchel and hand Bulk the notes and see if he can decipher, is this what we need?
Is it what we need?
You would have to take some time to read through the notes. If you guys wanted to, for instance, take a short rest and review the notes, that's something you could do. But that would mean, staying in the house. So it's kind of up to you. If you want to flip through the notes, which I assume you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm very interested in those notes.
Sure.
What
Certainly.
about what's the face upstairs in the web?
She's not in the web anymore.
Well,
Yeah, she's
wherever
not in
she
the web
was.
anymore, but she was upstairs. Yeah.
Also, should we check out that room that the zombies came out of?
I'm here for these notes.
Baron,
Oh.
do you want to go with me and explore that, and he'll stay with Oscar with the notes?
Works for me. I'll give Oscar a nice, slightly lighter punch if I see he's stirring a little bit more than nice. And then since I'm still like bleeding profusely and I puffed you guys up, lead the way, Danielus.
Okie dokie.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I do believe there are some potions out in the ether, if that's something you guys are meaning like in your inventories, if that's
I
just
feel like a rest is coming on.
just to keep it transparent. Okay, cool. So let me start with Bulk. Bulk, make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Let me switch the music here
Guidance.
because you've effectively subdued this mage, and the mage battle is over.
Because we are bosses.
We got lucky.
18.
An 18. Okay, Bulk. Within these notes, you see, first of all, you see a ton of information.
Yes.
There are pages and pages. This is like a full tome, pages upon pages upon pages of a book that is quite complex to read. It seems to have his running thoughts and theories, failed experiments, etc. It has multiple anatomical sketches, like Farron noticed last week. Lots of mentionings of delirium and of the haze, things of that things like that. This certainly appears to be probably what you would need. Yeah, this certainly seems like the type of thing that you would come here for.
Okay. Is it anything of interest to my own work or anything that?
That would probably be something that would require a longer investigation.
Okay, then short rest. Okay. So yes, Bulk is certain that this is what we would need to exchange with the Academy.
Certainly. Okay. So Farron and Danielus, you guys, so it looks like you're searching out that room to the north.
Yes.
This room is quite freaky, to say the least. So first of all, you can see that there is a large kind of like a 10 by 10 pentagram on the ground. There is a large stone statue depicting a goat-headed demon. And there are candles illuminating the chamber and God, what's the word? Pentagram. I'll just call it. There doesn't appear to be anything of particular interest in this room. It kind of just lends to the idea that Oscar was into some weird, sick shit.
Would this statue of the figure, would it give me any memories from like the monk teachings? Would I have seen like a similar figure or iconography depicted somewhere?
Make a religion check.
Natural 20, 23.
You have, this does seem like a recognizable depiction to you. This reminds you of only of art that you have seen of the demon lord that kind of represents the undead.
I want to kind of, without even like mentioning anything, I kind of want to like move up, not touching the pentagram or like disturbing it. And with having that 15 extra feet of movement for a little bit, I just want to like try to punch through the stone or topple it.
Sure. So no rolls required. I'll imagine even if the first one doesn't do it, you effectively like keep punching and punching and punching and pulverize it to dust.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, just I want to destroy this iconography. Be like, this won't
Absolutely.
stand.
Absolutely.
I'm
It's
just
done.
gonna be like, what was that?
And then I'll kind of like explain, be like, this is one of the demonic figures, not one of a figure, the demonic figure. Whatever
That is
Oscar was
accurate.
up to, it's of nothing that I want to be a part of, and it should not stand.
I'm just
And then
gonna
I'll kind of
shrug
follow
it.
Danielus.
Okay.
Indeed.
Okay.
As you kind of walk past the mound of bodies, by the way, you can see by their clothing and some of the markings on their skin. A couple of them are dressed in the green cloaks of the Hooded Lanterns.
Ooh.
A couple of them have gang tattoos that are kind of reminiscent of the Queensmen. And then others are kind of just in the tattered clothes of civilians and adventurers.
Could I try to find any any, what am I trying to say? Like identification? Like I know they wouldn't have like wallets, but like if they would have like a badge with a number, or like as the tattoo that's recognizable, if there's like a number underneath it that relates to a certain member.
So the Queensmen aren't too much on identification like that.
Mhm.
The Hooded Lanterns do in fact have dog tags on.
I'll take the dog tags.
And the Queensmen tattoos, Danielus, if you investigate, these look like tattoos reminiscent of the Howlin' Dogs gang. Excuse me.
Oh yes.
For
The
whatever that's
Howling
worth.
Dogs. That's
Do you like the Howling Dogs?
Marcus
Do you know
came
anything about
from. That's where Barkus came from. The Howling Dogs.
them?
As far as the adventures go, do we see any like prominent gear or anything of notoriety?
It would appear that Oscar would have stripped any prominent gear.
Awesome.
It's pretty much all that is left on these bodies is their clothing. The Hooded Lanterns always wear their dog tags pretty
Yeah.
tight under their clothing, so that would have remained.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say to Danielus, like, the lanterns have a right to know who perished here. And I'll kind of like hold up the dog tags, kind of like insinuating what my goal is with them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shrug again. Because there's nothing in my notes. I'm looking at my notes. Nothing.
About what?
The Howling Dogs.
Oh no, yeah, that's just
It's
just
just
extra. Just extra. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little flavor.
Okay, cool.
Okey-dokey.
Well, you guys have Oscar Yoren decently subdued. And you're standing in his lab.
I'm
what's
sitting
gonna
on
be
top
from
of him, going
Okay.
through the notes.
Okay.
Very interested in them.
Do we have a way to get a hold of River? I really don't want to be in the presence of this man longer than I have to.
But returning.
Oh, right, turning him into. Well, how are we gonna? We're gonna have to. All right, we're gonna have to cart him a long ways.
And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to tell River about him, why we don't turn him in. Right? Why we don't have his head.
She said head or notes, but I imagine she'll ask what became of him. So I'll leave that up to you folks. I don't really have much
Well,
stakes
she
in
said
this
she
game.
wanted him dead or alive, but if we brought him in dead to bring his head, we could say he escaped, I guess.
She also
In
said
going
that-
over his notes and everything here, I think Mel would be quite satisfied that we've cut off a large hooded lantern supplier. I don't know the best route here. The Academy would definitely want to take him for his crimes against the Academy. I have no love for the Academy and their ways. But this is a threat that needs to be neutralized. Will Mel be the one to utilize him to the best to
It
achieve
looked like
resonance?
from this back room, he also killed a couple of Mel's men.
But we could double dip, get the most reward. Mel, he's handled worse. The dude's basically a pulp right now.
Can you get a hold of Mel and get him here?
You did see him turn into a crocodile. Do you really think Mel could keep him contained?
I'm sure he's got people.
He's got people, but we barely handled it.
No, we did it fine. I killed all the zombies. You guys were the ones slacking.
Couldn't even handle a door.
Right. I'm gonna look back over to Bulk, be like, so I feel like maybe the Amethyst Academy might be able to keep him better under wraps.
I mean, I say give him to Mel. You guys can decide what you would like.
Isn't there a hoard of potion stuff here that would be very nice for Mel to have if we need to give him?
You guys want to look around the,
lab? You did say they were thrown about.
Cool. So, why don't we make some investigation checks here?
Ooh, fun.
Oh, what? 2.
Fuck me. 8.
What'd you get, Daniels?
8.
Also
an 8. A 2, an 8, and a 4.
An 8.
Incredible. With guidance.
Yeah, it's 5 plus 3.
Okay,
Oof.
cool.
I have +4 on investigation, in case anyone was aware. Oh, so it's a natural one, so I don't...
I got +0.
I got -1.
Okay, cool. So you guys do your due diligence. By the way, what's your guys' reaction to the body of Marco sitting here?
Oh, I thought he was disintegrated. My bad.
No, he was kind of he was basically choked out by the poison.
Oh, by the smell.
Yes. Doing what he loved.
Brother Farron, with
should
the
we
touch.
bury him? The touch.
I want to loot the body.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have any care. He doesn't have any attachment to
Yeah, so Daniels, I mean, you do check out the body. The one thing you notice is that he kind of died face down, and as you kind of roll him over, you can see that the very expensive potion that he brought down is cracked and
Oh
no.
But going through some of the other kind of items in the room, you do see several potions. Farron, as you kind of investigate them, they kind of remind you of the original potion that you guys found on that body of the knoll.
Mm-hmm.
They certainly smell a little bit off, but they are potions.
All right. I'll kind of relay that. Be like, that potion's of some sort. The smell's not quite right. I'm not sure what it may or may not do. What I will do though, I look over at Bulk, be like, we should definitely bury our brother of the smell. And then another thing Farron's thinking of is Marco's room. Underneath his bed, he had that recipe for what he was particularly proud of, right?
He didn't have the recipe. He just kind of had the result.
Oh, that's all. He didn't
effectively.
have. What? Before Perrin leaves, he plans on searching to see if he has research on the recipe for it. Just because I'm like, I got this book. I know he wasn't fond of my balms, but maybe he'd be happy if I carry his potion along.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, cool. So it sounds like I'm going to assume you guys are dragging Oscar up to the main floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After we bury our brother,
Or,
the smell.
well, yeah, we'll bury the
Are you
brother's
going to
smell
bury
outside.
him in this basement or outside?
No, no.
Let's bury him outside. He doesn't want to be on the compound.
Right.
Okay, cool. So let me just kind of get your plan. Are you guys planning to take a short rest at Reed Mariner at all?
What's the haze situation at Remanor? Like
The haze situation?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is inside the haze. And you can take short rests in the haze. It's just long rests that you can't do.
Before we take a rest, we should definitely see what that other apprentice was up to.
Okay. Cool. So all right. So we'll deal with the rest later. You guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, just wanted to see what's up here. Cool. So let me take us up to the top floor and clear out some of the trash. It sounds like a good time to talk about the Funky Store.
Funky Store. You can go there to get great nostalgic merch based on video game memes and other things. And big money De Niro. Long sleeves, short sleeves. We got them. Sweaters in scuba blue. Check them out at the Funky Store. Big swag energy. Funky.store. We appreciate it. All it's made in St. Louis. It's really nice. It's high quality. Check it out.
They give you a +1 to AC and cold resistance.
That's the theming
what I
we
like.
needed.
That's what I like. Cool. Very nice. Okay. So I think you guys should see ground level once again. Cool. So yeah, so you guys have dragged Oscar upstairs, and yeah, I guess you're free to kind of do what you want. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So on arriving to the ground level, the first thing you'll notice is that Taryn, who was the other so-called
Sister of the
follower,
Sight.
yeah, sister of sight, she gone.
No.
It would
She saw this
appear,
happening.
yes, she's gone, and it appears that what she did is effectively kind of throw the house into turmoil. All of the potions and crates that they were boxing up for the hooded lanterns, she has thrown over, poured out. It's all gone.
What a jerk.
Weren't they following like a recipe guide on that like table? Would she have left that book?
Sure.
I
Hold on. Nah. They knew it by heart. Fair enough.
Yeah, all I got planned before doing whatever they want to do is I'm just gonna check the Brother of Smells chest and room to see if he has any of those recipes.
Sure. So you go upstairs and you check out his room. He did not have the recipe for his super secret potion. But you do see that he kept a journal of his own. And as you kind of flip through it, it's kind of like a very similar thing to what Oscar's journal was. It is kind of his affirmations, his beliefs. He speaks a lot about the smell of of the
potion
haze and of delirium, and of how much he secretly hates Oscar, but he's here basically doing what he thinks he has to do to gain knowledge and power.
I'll bring it down with me, and I'm gonna plan to bury him with it.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
I think you guys are wasting time. We should get a move on.
Cool. So why don't we go ahead and take our break here, and then we'll catch up and see what you guys are up to on the other side.